My favorite movie is The Dark Knight Rises. It's a Batman movie. Anything that has chicken in it, and I'm all for it. Um, so we'll just say like an outside game. I enjoy playing spike ball. That one's a fun one. We'll go anything pasta related. Anything like cheesy pasta, like mac and cheese or Alfredo. I feel like that's a good pick for her. So we will F guac, marry queso, kill salsa. I think that's the only way that you can do that. Obviously, she liked Channing Tatum enough to name her dog after him, so we'll go with Channing Tatum. Probably a beach chair, some SPF 100 sunscreen, and something to start a fire with. Um, I don't really know what else I would take. Um, take a shot. We're gonna take a shot first thing after we get off the stage. Um, Personally, my biggest pet peeve is when somebody does something that I just don't understand why they did it. Just like lacking common sense. Um, I don't really have like a specific favorite flavor. Um, Anything like chocolate and peanut butter. Mallory hates chocolate and mint, but I don't mind like a chocolate and mint kind of combo. Um, couldn't tell you. If she can, I will be thoroughly impressed. Even if she doesn't remember and she just comes up with something, then I'll be impressed. Um, Man, that one's deeper than all these other ones. I would say that her best characteristic, um, not that she really shows it around me a whole lot, but is that she's caring. She does a lot for her patients. She does a lot for her friends, even if it means like going out of her way. Um, she likes giving gifts, so that's obviously like a good characteristic and quality for her. Is just kind of like compassion. Ooh, does she have clothes on or off? I'm just kidding. We'll keep it PG because I can already feel her turning red. Have you ever seen her dimples? I love those things. They pop up real big when she smiles. Um, so we'll go with the dimples. I mean, have you seen this rockin' body? I've been working real hard on it. Just kidding. I don't know. I like I like to wear short shorts because of my legs. So we'll just say that my legs are my best physical feature. Um, Ooh, this one's hard because I watch a lot of TV, and Mallory doesn't really watch a lot of TV. Um, my favorite TV show would probably be like Peaky Blinders or House or mm, Yellowstone. I like Yellowstone a lot. If I'm allowed to say fertilized, that would be my first answer. But again, PG answer would be scrambled with like no runny yellow in her eggs. Ooh, that's a tough one. I would say that her guilty pleasure would be buying coffee. Um, or really just like buying anything that she knows that she's not supposed to buy or that she could make herself. That's why I say coffee, is that she's got like the setup at the house to make her own. She's got all the creamers and all that, but yet somehow every day she's ending up at Cups or Starbucks getting some coffee from there. Overall, if I can only choose one, it would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Um, Obviously, like the Red Sox are also another team that I root for. Um, but yeah, number one would be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Not a super common one. It would be an Aston Martin. It's the same kind of car that James Bond drives in all of his movies. I'm gonna say Mallory, and that's all I'm gonna say because I couldn't tell you when or how it happened. I think that the ideal number would be three, two or three. We'll just see. Mal's dream job would be stay at home mom, number one. Number two, if that doesn't work, then I think that she would like to do like aesthetic nursing. So, Botox, things like that. Me breathing annoys her a lot sometimes. I would say the number one thing that can get her riled up would be me mimicking her. There was a stage where anytime I did that, I was getting punched. Um, I don't know. She likes to claim that she gets overstimulated super easy. So like if I start like messing with her a bunch, then she like starts getting agitated and threatens to cry and things like that. So mimicking and just messing around with her. Um, ooh, this is a good one. This might not be her favorite memory, but I thought it was great. We were in Vegas. I don't remember when. I guess it was last summer. And we had our Uber driver stop by a dispensary and we picked up some gummies. We took the gummies when we got back to the hotel, and really instead of like doing anything while we were high, we literally just sat in a hotel room and looked at each other, and anything we did was probably the funniest thing that has ever happened, and we couldn't stop laughing. And then as that started to wear off, we decided to go to uh, like the nicest buffet in Las Vegas at one of the resorts. And yeah, getting high with Mallory is a fun time. Anything, doesn't matter what it is. If Mallory can swipe a card, she's going to swipe a card. Luckily, she doesn't like cash. So when she gets cash, she keeps that. So maybe that's how we should give Mallory money from now on, is just give her cash. No more Venmo, Cash App. I would say right now, um, just like the next 2 years, kind of like what that looks like. Um, Traveling and work and potentially starting a family. I don't really want to do that right now, but just kind of those things. When I first met Mallory, I thought that she just hated me. The look on her face every time we were around each other just was not a look of any kind of happiness. Like she could murder me at any moment. We would study with each other, and you would just look over, and she'd look up at you and just be, I'm like, she's gonna kill me. Um, so my first impression was that Mallory probably did not like me much at all. That's singular, so I guess I got to choose one. Um, can I say Jennifer Aniston in the Friends era? I don't really think that she's that attractive anymore, but when she was on Friends, that was probably her best stage. Um, that's a tough one. I would say that I probably ask her more questions than she asks me. And that typically is due to the fact that we don't have plans. And when I need to know like what we're doing, when we're doing it, where we're going, when we go, like all those kind of things are usually the questions that get asked. I think we like to travel, um, and like plan trips and go places. My favorite thing, like once we get there, is trying to figure out where we're gonna eat. Luckily, Mallory's not super picky, and even when she is picky, she's pretty good about going to like restaurants that maybe like she hasn't tried that type of food before. Um, so yeah, traveling. Um, I I don't really know. Uh, just talking to me with attitude, and then she claims that she doesn't have an attitude and that she is acting normal, and I'm like, no, you're not acting normal. Or that she doesn't understand that what she just said was a little bit out of pocket and rude. That would be my like pet peeve with her. All right, dream vacation to take together. Um, I would say like a month long trip to like Europe where we could cover like all the places. Like spend a week in France, a week in Greece, a week in like I don't know, like Italy. Just like knock out all those countries, um, eat really good food, uh, and see like places that I haven't ever been. I haven't ever been really to Europe. I've only flown into London and then never got to like see anything there. So I think going to Europe and like seeing a lot of that stuff would be cool. Um, Look at her left hand. Tell me what you think. Probably my best work.